When this year started, I decided to take my photography more seriously, to go out more, take my camera with me and document more memories. It's the reason I bought the Fujifilm X-M5, which I've made a couple of videos about. We're already 2 months into the year now, so I thought it was a great idea to make a video and tell you what's in my camera bag for 2025. Typically, I would say this is an EDC video, but it wouldn't be very realistic because I don't go out every day. However, when I do go out, I take my camera with me, and if I'm taking my camera with me, chances are I'll leave with this exact loadout. The first thing on that list is the bag, obviously. A camera bag video cannot start or even happen without the camera bag. The bag of choice is the Peak Design Everyday Sling 6-liter V2 in black. It's my second camera bag actually. When I started taking pictures and taking photography and camera stuff seriously, I bought a few camera bags. I sold some of them, I gave some of them away. I've still got some, but this is one of the ones that I have not let out of my sight ever since. It's a 6-liter bag from Peak Design. The build quality is super strong. It's an elegant build. I bought black because most of my stuff are black. Black fits with anything you wear, so because of the size, it's not so huge. It's 6 liters. I wear it like a fanny pack and I can take it everywhere. It contains everything I need to carry for the day. This Peak Design bag exists in multiple other colors. I know Peak Design did make an earlier version of this bag. It was a 5-liter V1, but this is a 6-liter and it's called version 2 because the design language was slightly changed. Aside from the looks, the build quality of this bag is really good. It's a strong bag. It's got self-healing material. You wouldn't really scratch it as easily as you would scratch other bags. It's weather resistant. The strap is so comfy and firm. If you have this around your neck the whole day, you won't feel any form of strain or any cause to worry. The strap is adjustable as well, so you can adjust the strap to be as closer to your chest as possible or make it hang more loosely downwards. It is my EDC bag of choice and I love it. And in the camera bag is the camera itself, the Fujifilm X-M5. I bought this a few months ago. I have had it every day with me, taking pictures both indoors and outdoors of my family, my friends, random things on the streets. I really love this camera. I have a dedicated video on this camera talking about why I got it and the things that I like, and also the controversy surrounding this camera. So many people have a lot to say about the IBIS, about the grip and them things, but I love this camera. I have absolutely no complaints. It is my photographic camera of choice. The reason I went to Fujifilm in the first place was so I could take advantage of the film recipes and the film simulations. So Fujifilm has got amazing film simulations, which you probably already know about. I couldn't afford the X100 so I decided to buy this and I don't regret it. For the lens, I've got the 23mm f2 from Fujifilm. It's the Fujinon lens. This camera did come with a kit lens, the 15 to 45mm kit lens, which I carry with me in the camera bag as well in case I need to have a tighter focal length. But I realized I really pull it out. I just rock the 23mm. I like the size of it. It's not so big. It's enough to just not drag so much attention if you're out in public, because the thing is, when you're taking pictures of people and things in public, if your camera is so big and people notice you, they'll start feeling uncomfortable, and you don't want to do that. Although I live in a city where people don't really care. If they see you outside with a camera, they might even want to pose for you and say, oh, take a picture of me or something like that. So yeah, I'm super blessed to be out here. To go along with the camera, I have a 512GB SD card. It's a V30 card, unlike the Sony's where if you need to shoot 4K, 10-bit 422 with a specific codecs, you need a V90 card. The Fujifilm still shoots 10-bit 4K on V30 cards. Yeah, I know it's probably not the fastest, but I have no complaints. I don't see the restrictions in it. And 512GB ensures that I never run out of space. I could go for months without thinking about copying things out of this camera. However, I have a habit of transferring them from the camera to my iPhone the moment I get home. So if you have a small photographic camera, I would highly recommend you get something big like a 256 or 500 gig SD card, and it will serve you better than having multiple little SD cards. And sometimes you might forget it, sometimes you might run out of space in the middle of shoots during the day. And that's for casual users anyways. If you're a professional, I don't need to advise you on that. It's better to have multiple SD cards than have one large one, because it might get corrupted and you lose all your important information on it. It's 7 degrees outside right now. It's really chilly although the sun is out. While you're here, let me put you on some game. So the music you're hearing in the background of this video and every other video on my YouTube channel is gotten from a website called Audiio.com. Now what Audiio is, it's a pro-level licensing service that offers royalty-free music and sound effects to content creators and YouTubers such as myself. And in case you're wondering why I would recommend Audiio and why you should pick Audiio over other platforms that offer the same service. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, I did my research, I did due diligence, I went through all the options, and Audiio.com proved to offer better value for money in comparison to other websites. So Audiio has got thousands and thousands of music and sound effects that are royalty free. You can use on YouTube videos, Instagram videos, and every other social media without getting copyright strikes. I personally hate subscription-based services, but Audiio had a one-time plan. They have a plan, it's a lifetime offer. You pay it once and you get access to music forever. Right now it's currently $199. It's usually priced around $500, but right now they're on sale. And overall they have better pricing for these services as well. And they have other AI features like Link Match AI, where you can go on and search a song from Spotify or Apple Music using the link, and Link Match AI will send you recommendations from Audiio's library to match the song that you search for. So that way you can maintain a similar vibe with a song that you normally wouldn't be able to use due to copyright issues. They also have Hans AI, and what Hans AI does is you type in the type of vibe or the type of energy or the description of the song that you need, and Hans AI composes something, gets something that already exists in the library and hands it to you. Easy as that. And like I said before, I've been using Audiio.com since I started my YouTube channel, but just recently they reached out to me and they offered me a partnership opportunity, which I said yes to. So in the description there is a link that you could use to register for a pro plan or a monthly subscription, a lifetime offer on Audiio.com. They won't charge you more, but I'll get a little commission off of that. It'll help support the channel massively. And on top of that, there's a discount code in the description and also on screen right now that you can use to get 70% off your first year of a pro plan. Listen, I'm not just saying this to say it, but Audiio.com is a wonderful service. I like the number of options they have on the website with the countless music and sound effects. We cannot stress enough the importance of music in the video creation process. Music levels up your videos and gives it a sense of direction, and there's different sounds for different moods and different sound effects for different expressions. So click on the link in the description, get the discount code, register for the pro plan, a monthly subscription or a lifetime offer, and let's get back to the camera bag video. So moving on in the bag, there are more things in here. I've got my extra batteries. So when I bought this camera, it came with one Fujifilm battery. It had a 1250 mAh capacity. So I found this one on Amazon. It's called Energon. The battery capacity is 1500 mAh. It comes in a pair. I think it was around 40 or 50 GBP, I can't remember. But I really love these. It's got USB-C ports, so you could charge them directly without having to put them in a camera or an external battery charger. So these are my extra batteries for the Fujifilm X-M5. They're always in my bag, fully charged when I'm leaving the house, and trust me, I never run out of battery the whole day. If the inbuilt battery, not inbuilt, but the stock battery that came with the camera runs out and I replace it with one of these, typically it will last me the whole day. But if I have a lot of things or a lot of pictures to take and making maybe videos or around the day and the battery goes down faster, the second one does the job. And if at any point in time I run out of juice on these two little batteries, I have a power bank with me, and the power bank is the Audiio P63 Cougar. It's a power bank I recently came across. It was sent to me by the company. I made a review on the power bank. You can find the review in the card up here. So this power bank is wonderful. It's a 25,000 mAh power bank, and it can output up to 100 watts on one of its USB-C ports. It's got two USB-C ports. One is dedicated for input, that's for charging, and all of them can output power. So the first one can output up to 100 watts, second USB-C can output up to 45 watts, and the last one, which is a USB-A, can output 18 watts. This is a very handy tool to have as a photographer, or if you just have gadgets laying around. You need a power bank if you're going out, because you could run out of juice during the day. If I run out of power on my camera or my extra batteries, this power bank comes in clutch. It's really small. You can see what the size is like. It's just like the size of a smartphone in terms of width. The thickness is obviously thicker than a smartphone, but it's very pocketable. I love this power bank so much. I can't tell you enough about it. It charges fast. The power bank charges itself fast enough, and it charges other things fast enough. It can charge your phone, your tablet, and even a MacBook Pro because of its charging speeds and capabilities. Audiio sent this to me for free, and I really appreciate it, because before now I had an Anker 737. It was a 24,000 mAh power bank. I'm not gonna lie, I have made more use out of this than that one, because this one is a lot smaller and portable, so I can take it around with me. And also in the camera bag, I have at least 2 microfiber cloths. These things come in very handy. Sometimes you need to clean lenses. I wear glasses, sometimes I need to clean my glasses as well. I just don't like dirt on my stuff. If it's a smartphone, if I'm wearing a t-shirt that is not cotton, I need these things. Microfiber cloth, they come with lenses or lens filters, and you could even buy a pack on Amazon for like 20 pounds, and it will come with so many of them. So microfiber cloth, they come in clutch. They're always in my camera bag. The next thing on there are camera straps. So I've got 2 of them. I have the Peak Design cuff and the Peak Design slide light. The way I use a Peak Design slide light is to hang the camera across my body in a cross body fashion. I know I have a bag, but sometimes you just want to reach the camera a lot quicker, and you can turn the bag to the side and make the camera be in front of you. So with the Peak Design slide light, it's just the right size. It's not too big, it's not too small. If I have this on my neck all day, it helps me make sure I don't miss any shots. So this is my camera strap of choice. I do have a bigger one, but I use it for the other camera for video purposes. So yeah, first camera strap, Peak Design slide light, and the second one is the Peak Design cuff. It's a wrist strap. Typically I'm more of a wrist strap person. I used to use this a lot more than the neck strap, but since I started taking bags out, it just makes more sense to have both of them. If it's a thing where I know I don't want to, maybe if it's raining and I don't want to have my neck strap out to have the camera on my neck, I'll just put the strap on. The wrist strap is super comfy. It's very convenient. It's got this little mechanism where you can roll it around and turn it to a bracelet. So it wraps around your wrist in a fashion like this, and you can just leave it there. And because it's Peak Design, they have an anchor system where you can clip and unclip accessories from your camera super easy. So if you had the neck strap and you want to quickly switch to the wrist strap, you can just switch it in a matter of seconds, and boom, there you go. So it's either I have the neck strap with the camera on and I'm walking around. Usually if I'm going out, I'm taking my bicycle or I'm just walking. So it's either I have the neck strap with me and I can take shots from the hip and leave the camera alone while I know my bag is just there for other things, or I'll have the strap on and close the bag and just walk around with the camera in hand, taking pictures of whatever I see. Yeah, both of them come in handy. They serve different purposes, and how I know which one to use is just a matter of feeling and time and the environment as well. Some places you go, you really don't want to be seen with a strap and a camera out in public. It's like you're doing too much, you know. So to stay discreet, I just chuck the camera back in. I know I've got the cuff linked to it. If I am pulling out the camera, I put my hand in the cuff first, because this camera is really small. The Fujifilm X-M5 is a small camera. I do have a small rig grip on it to help with the ergonomics, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a small camera. You don't want to risk dropping your camera on concrete. Dropping electronics over time obviously will cause problems, and I don't want that. And because the everyday Sling 6-liter is really nicely designed, I can take my mini tripod with me. This is a mini tripod from Small Rig. I did have an extension added to it. I bought this extension rod on Amazon. It's made by Sure. It's a carbon fiber extension. It's super lightweight, and it helps me increase the length of the tripod. So if I want to take any long exposure shots at night, or self-portraits where I'm in the shot or making a video outside, I have something with me. You know, little tripod is better than no tripod. Without this extension rod, it would be a lot shorter. And how the bag helps with this is the dedicated anchor points at the bottom of the bag. So Peak Design designs bags in ways that you can create your own custom positioning with almost anything. So at the bottom of the bag, there's an anchor point where you can slide this in. There's an extra strap provided. If you're not using it, you can just put it in your bag, but in my case, I'm using this, so it's always at the bottom of the bag, and I just strap it in like so, and boom, there you go. So at the bottom of my bag, it's always the mini tripod, and the mini tripod just hangs in there conveniently without any distractions or interruptions with me opening the bag. It's really lightweight. It's not as heavy as it looks because it's half carbon fiber and half aluminum. Last thing in my camera bag that is not photography related is my iPad mini. So this is the iPad mini 7th generation. I've got the Apple Pencil Pro. This is a little thing that I bought from Amazon as well. It's a pencil case from a company called ESR, and I can just slide my pen in there like so if I am worried I'm going to lose it. But if it's in the bag, the pen will just be on the side of the tab, the magnet side of the tablet. And this iPad is my life diary. It's my notebook. It's where I put my ideas. I take this iPad with me in this camera bag because I could have ideas while I'm out shooting, while I'm out in the street, or if I had a destination in mind, if I had something that I wanted to do when I went outside, or when I would go outside anytime, I would always write it down in my iPad. It's more reliable than putting it on my smartphone, because with my smartphone, it's easy to get distracted. You take out the phone and you forget what you were trying to do with it. So the iPad is work. With my iPhone, it's just I treat it as a phone, and I treat my iPad as my tool. So yeah, I took the iPad mini with me. When I was shooting RAW, I would have Lightroom mobile on the iPad and edit my photographs on there. So yeah, I hope you found this video at least entertaining or informative. If you have any sort of question concerning the things that I mentioned in this video and the things that I didn't mention, if it's related to cameras and photography, I'm a casual shooter. I'm not a professional photographer. I don't take paid gigs, at least just yet, but I have very reasonable knowledge about photography and them things, and I post videos like this all the time. If you found some value in it, please do all the nice things. Like the video, drop comments, good comments, bad comments, I don't care. I'm happy you just comment on the video. It helps with the algorithm as well. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. I promise to not make stupid videos. And if you want to hear me talk more about the Fujifilm X-M5 in depth, click on this video right here. It will take you there, and I'll see you again on the next one. Cheers.